Hey everybody, Michael here from GetFitOver40.com, and I've been wanting to make this update video about the peptides over at RoyalMedicalCenters.com. They're a company, a US-based company that I am endorsing, I guess you'd say, so essentially I'm referring people to them. I have a TRT company in the US, Royal Medical Centers, and I also have the Peptide group in Canada. So there's, for my Canadian viewers and my US viewers, there's two options for TRT. The Peptide group is mostly TRT at this point, whereas Royal Medical Centers is offering other things, peptides, injectable vitamins. They've got quite a plethora now of different products that you can get from them. Of course, it's all through doctors, like both of these companies, it's through doctors. There's sort of a little quick interview process where you fill out a form to become a client. They'll sort of go through, whatever it is, your symptoms, things like that, or whatever it is you're looking for in terms of longevity stuff, health and fitness products, recovery products. And, when we're talking about peptides, there's a whole bunch of different peptides out there that help with muscle, recovery, that help with weight loss, that is vitamin-based ones. So these are going to be mainly peptides that I'm going to be talking about, but they have an area for for weight loss, hair health, anti-aging, sexual health, vitamins. So they cover it all. So if you got some sort of problem, especially as you're aging, getting a little bit older, you got some sort of problem going on, definitely there's probably a product in here that could help you. And so I kind of wanted to go over them for you guys. Now, just before I get started, so it's Royal Medical Centers with an S.com. And if you use GFO40, so 40, the number 40 as a numeric number, GFO, all letters, 40 as a code, as a discount code, referring code, then you'll save a little bit of money, whether you're going to be doing TRT or if that's what you're interested in, or if you're going to be doing the peptides. So there's a bit of a discount for you guys there using my code as a referrer. And so let's get into it. So I'm definitely not an expert in peptides. I'd for sure like to learn some more. And so perhaps as I learn more about them, I can make videos on specific peptides. So this isn't like a very detailed thing. I just kind of wanted to go over what some of the peptides and things and injectables and pills and everything that they're offering. And so we'll start with the first group I have here, which is muscle and repair. And a lot of these peptides can be used for multiple things. So for instance, BPC-157 is a peptide, and it's an injectable one that they have. And I put it under muscle and repair because it's known for really helping. It's called the Wolverine drug. So it helps with repair, tissue repair specifically. So if you have an injury, it's very beneficial for that, especially if you have something like an ACL tear, because your ACL in your knee, right, it doesn't get a lot of blood flow in that area. And this particular compound, this peptide, BPC-157, helps promote basically blood flow to these areas. It actually brings new micro vessels, blood vessels to these areas and helps. And once you get more blood flow to an area, it's going to repair a lot better. And that's why a lot of people have to have ACL surgery, for instance, because there's not a lot of blood going to that ACL to help it repair itself. So a lot of people will need some sort of surgery to fix it because their body isn't going to repair it. So this could help in that situation. It's going to help with a lot of things: skin, tissue, tendons, muscles. So it will help you with recovery from just weight training in general. There's a lot of benefits that it has. More than that, but I've got to jump around to the next kind of ones. There's also injectable, basically it's called Gonadotropin. So it's an HCG product. So that's going to, it's basically considered HCG, and that's been around for a while. That essentially is, it helps men if they're, say, on testosterone and they're having testicular atrophy. It helps the testicles keep their size and also keep producing testosterone. So it could be an alternative to going on testosterone for some people as well, because it does basically promote more testosterone production from the testicles. So that could be used as an alternative to TRT or in combination with TRT, especially for men that are trying to have children. You get pregnant, right? Get their wives pregnant, and they need that testicular function to keep continuing on. There's also Injectable GAC. That's a vitamin. I can't even remember what that one's for, to be honest. But there's a bunch of injectable vitamins, and some of them are going to be for just overall help with just recovery, help with, just healing, help with infections, help with just, staying healthy essentially. So I can't remember what the GAC is. I didn't actually put a little note here, so my bad. But you can check these out. If you go to the website and you go to the peptides area, you'll see sections for these things and you'll see a GAC there and there's a description of exactly what each one does. So you can go and check it out yourself and get more information than what I'm talking about here. They also have weight loss products, so injectable, it's called CJC1295 IPAMORELIN. It's an HGH peptide, so it helps promote human growth hormone. So that's one that I would cross that over because it's HGH based with anti-aging, okay? So there's a bunch of the HGH stuff that's gonna help with weight loss, help with anti-aging stuff. So human growth hormone, again, tissue repair, skin repair, just anti-aging in general. The more human growth hormone you have in you up to a point, that the younger you hopefully will feel and not only feel but look as well over time. So in terms of hair health, they do have Minoxidil, Finasteride, Ketoconazole, Latanoprost. So they've got a combination of products, and these aren't pills or anything. This is like a topical product that you'd put on your scalp, but they kind of hit it with 4 different things. So they got 4 different products in one that help with hair loss. So it should be pretty effective. Anti-aging, again, some of these are going to cross over to the muscle and repair and potentially weight loss. So they have the injectable hexarelin, so HEXARELIN. It's again another HGH peptide. So that's going to be weight loss, some muscle repair, anti-aging. There's an injectable glutathione, and that's an HGH peptide as well. There's injectable ceramorelin acetate, another HGH peptide. So there's a bunch of injectable products, peptides that you can use for human growth hormone. So you'd want to talk to them and figure out what the best option is for you. Because again, I don't know. There's so many of them out there now that you might want to, figure out which one is going to be best for you. And there's injectable glutathione, another peptide for anti-aging. A lot of this is just going to be cellular. It's going to be, antioxidant-based stuff. But these peptides work really well in general. Like they're excellent. What peptides? I mean, again, I'm not an expert on peptides, but essentially they're just chains of branch amino acids, amino acid chains in different structures, and they, for the most part, they aren't the chemical your body that you're trying to introduce into your body. They're not the chemical. So for instance, for human growth hormone, they're not human growth hormone, but they act in such a way that they allow your body to produce it more, or if maybe you're not producing it at all, so to help you start producing it in a higher volume. So that's kind of what they do, is they aren't the chemical, but they help your body make it naturally, and they're very effective at it. All right, so sexual health, there's injectable PT141, so it's like Viagra in a sense. There's tadalafil pills, which are generic Cialis. There's sildenafil pills. It's just what they call it. It's generic Viagra, so there's different names for it. And then there's something called Scream Cream. It's for her pleasure, so I think it's something, I'm not sure if she puts it on. It's a cream, I'm assuming. If he puts it on. But apparently it helps sexual pleasure. So I don't have any first-hand experience with that product, or with any of these. Most of these products, actually, I don't have any experience with, because peptides are pretty new to me. Vitamins. So there's some injectable vitamins. One's called BioBoost, and that's vitamin B complex. There's injectable vitamin B12. There's injectable NAD, which is another anti-aging product. So you can put that in the anti-aging column. So I mean, there's a lot of products here, and there's even HRT for women, and there's essentially a program for non-menopausal and a program for menopausal. So I think it would just be, if I'm not mistaken, it would just be the addition of progesterone for the menopausal women where they're lacking in that, whereas with the non-menopausal HRT, it's probably going to be some sort of testosterone, potentially a cream or pill, with some sort of estrogen enhancer as well, because women oftentimes as they get older, even before menopause, can be low on testosterone, which means they're probably going to be low on estrogen, or they could be low on like one or the other. So again, when you would sign up and do the interview process, you get blood work done, all these things. They'd figure out what you're low in, what you're inadequate in. talk to them about your symptoms, and they can adjust any program specifically for your needs. All right, so again, Royal Medical Centers, and I was focusing on peptides, but there's obviously some other things we were talking about here. Of course, they have their TRT program for men and HRT, hormone replacement therapy program for women. So there's a whole bunch of stuff here that you can look into if you go to their website. So again, it's royalmedicalcenters.com with an S.com. Use coupon or discount code or referral code GFO40, number 40. And I'll put a link, I'll put something on the screen so you can see it, so you don't have to just listen to what I'm saying. It'll be right on the screen right now so you can read it off and you don't make any mistakes. And I'll also put links in the description of this video. All right, thanks for watching another GetFitOver40.com video. Don't forget to subscribe. Check me out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We'll do a flex today. Until next time, take care.